Ever pondered the origins of Christmas? What if I told you that the celebration of this beloved holiday, with its twinkling lights and wrapped presents, stretches back far beyond the birth of Christ? Our journey begins in the icy heart of winter, over 2,000 years ago, with the ancient Romans and their midwinter festival, Saturnalia. This week-long extravaganza, held in honor of the god Saturn, was marked by merriment, feasting, and the upending of social norms. The masters served their slaves, gifts were exchanged, and the air was heavy with the scent of sacrifice. Parallel to this in the far north, the Vikings celebrated Yule, a solstice festival. Giant logs were burned in honor of the returning sun, while meat and mead were shared to stave off the winter chill. Here, the tradition of the Yule log was born, a custom that many of us still honor today. Yet these pagan roots were not destined to remain in the shadows. In the early 4th century, the Roman Emperor Constantine converted to Christianity, altering the course of history. As Christianity spread across the Roman Empire, the church faced a conundrum. How could they convert the pagans who held fast to their midwinter celebrations? The answer was ingenious and simple. The church decided to coincide the celebration of the birth of Christ with these existing winter festivals. In the year 336, the first Christmas, a word derived from the Old English Christmas, meaning Christ's Mass, was celebrated on December 25th. This smart move allowed the church to intertwine Christian teachings with existing pagan traditions. Over the centuries, Christmas evolved, absorbing elements from various cultures and traditions. The Christmas tree, for instance, has its roots in Germany, where devout Christians decorated evergreen trees in their homes. In the Middle Ages, Christmas was a raucous, community-centered celebration. But in the 17th century, particularly during the time of the Puritans, Christmas was viewed with suspicion. In fact, it was even banned in some areas, including the United States, where it was forbidden from 1659 to 1681. The ban was influenced by the belief that Christmas festivities were tainted with paganism, particularly the ancient Babylonian religion's central figure, Nimrod, who was often associated with Yule, a midwinter festival. However, it wasn't until the 19th century, with the popularization of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, that Christmas regained its status as a beloved holiday, focusing on family, goodwill, and generosity. To summarize, the history of Christmas is an intriguing mix of pagan and Christian traditions. It began as a midwinter celebration in ancient Rome in the far north, with Saturnalia and Yule. With the spread of Christianity, these pagan festivities were appropriated to celebrate the birth of Christ. Over time, Christmas has evolved, reflecting the diverse cultures and traditions it has touched, from Nimrod's influence to the German Christmas tree and the Victorian emphasis on family and charity. Remember, as you hang your stockings and light your Christmas tree this year, you're participating in a tradition that spans millennia, bridging the gap between the ancient and the modern, the pagan and the Christian.